Immediately they go to Reese, feeding Davis, and there's the big man who had a good game against the Legends last time out, and they serve it up to him early.
You know, final few minutes of that game, so, you know, maybe he can get something going here early.
Here he goes in the paint, and he gets the bucket and the foul.
Stick with it and keep going downhill. As you see him here, come off that pick and roll, and it's a good job by Brown Rowe.
Now back with the Legends, trying to earn a more permanent spot at the NBA level. Holman hits the three with Marble closing out in his face, and Davis knocks away the lob to Brown. Pargo to Reese. Classic 2-on-1. They executed that one perfect. One of two Legends on a two-way deal. The other Legend, Antonius Cleveland, with the Mavericks tonight. And there's Holman with a left-handed flush. Warriors got off to a slow start from the floor, but they've hit 5 straight shots. They have a 3-point lead. 6:46 to go here in the opening quarter.
You go up there and dunk it like that with your left hand from a standstill, which is hard to do with contact. That's impressive.
Pargo, the leaner. We're even through 4 minutes. Another mid-range, and Jeremy Pargo now with 4 points. Remember, here in the G League this year, free throws count 2 for 1 and 3 for 1 if you're foul shooting a 3. Up until the 2-minute mark of the fourth quarter, you take just one free throw for whatever is at stake. Now it's Brandon Fields with his first points of the night. Zaislov with Matthias in his face.
You know, that's a hard shot right there.
Now on the board, the Legends back within a point out of the timeout. Jeremy Pargo, 6 points early on, looking for more, and he gets it. The layup drop. So Fields, for the second straight game, really the only true point guard on the roster.
The whole game, you know, not just the first quarter. They're going to have to keep, you know.
There's Harrison. Toscano from straight away. Juan Toscano Anderson shooting just 26% from deep. Someone has a 20-20 game, they're going to get love, but Eric Holman was a big part of that.
A lot of talent that you just named.
And there's Davis on the feed from Toscano. Unable to get the layup to drop. TB in the corner for 3.
It all started with Brandon Fields again.
Ryan Taylor off the bench. And he hits the floater. Fields has it knocked away. Reese got his hands on it. Toscano, the feed from Harrison. And the Warriors, in transition, extend their advantage for 1 point. If it's 2-shot foul, it's for 2 points. 3-shot foul for 3.
For some reason, they want to play home. And they want to play not just home, but in the NBA. And it's tough.
There have been guys who are putting up numbers on numbers on numbers, and you're like, well, why is this guy not getting a shot? It's about timing. It's about fit. And my guess is for some of these guys, patience is maybe the toughest thing that they have to deal with. There's about a second difference, not even. Harrison with another 3. Enter. Second quarter underway. The first quarter dominated by the Warriors, and Juan Toscano turning a steal into points, and it's now a 15-point advantage for the Warriors.
No, the Warriors are beating their man off the dribble and getting to the paint every single time, and that's what can happen if you want to win the game versus them.
There's some points in the paint. Chad Brown with the bucket.
You pick it up whenever it goes in the hole, right? You get to walk it back to your caddy.
Well, you walk the course. I mean, at the PGA level. There's Burrell with the 3.
I don't know nothing about golf.
Josh Reeves hits the 3.
That's a good play there by Baba, dragging his man and bringing the weak side help over closer to the paint. Hit Josh Reeves for the 3.
Pargo lobs it, and Davis finishes. Brown there to contest Pargo's drive. Holman. Baseline, rises up.
It's not even like he's jumping super high. He's just so long that, and the dunks look nuts.
And then on the other end, Marble gets the bucket and the foul. Marble, covering lots of ground, finds Reese. And the Legends will take a timeout.
Or the Warriors can, extend this lead. And you don't want them to get into the 60s in the first half.
Moses Brown cleaning up the trash. Pargo cut off by Fields. Was able to stop and hit it in the paint. Marble. And he knocks it down.
See, that shouldn't happen. He shouldn't be that wide open off an out-of-bounds play.
They've won 7 of their last 8. Holman, straight away, he's got 14.
Got it going like Holman does. You got to keep finding them. If he's the man that's scoring your points, the hot hand, keep giving it to him. And then you got to also stop that guy.
Yeah, Deontay Davis now 8 points, 4 rebounds. There's Moses Brown on the other end. He does such a great job giving the Legends easy points, and he gets the throw down there. Harrison pushing it. He had Holman on his heels, and that's a veteran take.
That is true, but he's got to try and get it going, early at home.
Baba hits. Baba buckets, and the Legends are back within 10. 4 guys, though, with at least 8 points. Balanced attack. Toscano's one of them. He's got 9, and now make that 12. Doing some things that are not necessarily characteristic of this Legends team is Reese with a nice step-back 3. Fields the lob, and Brown the finish. 1 second difference, game clock to shot clock, so the Legends might not get another chance. Fields and Harrison. 10 on the shot clock. Reese just hit a 3, and he hits another. Another open look for the Warriors. Alan Smilajic with the Golden State Warriors. This is a Santa Cruz Warriors team that looks a lot different tonight than they did last time they were in town. Holman lobs. Brown finishes. He got up high for that one.
The 2 bigs working together. I see that. That's a nice play right there. Hopefully that can get them going.
What's the dynamic that this team is missing tonight offensively? Beyond just not making shots, is there a certain action? Is there something they're not doing that...
Instead of the ball being swung side to side, like how they was, and getting everybody involved, everybody's touching the ball. You got people standing, watching, waiting to see what's going to happen.
Reese. The Warriors doing a great job of working the ball around. Marble the 3.
And that's what I'm saying. You see how everybody touched the ball at that position. That's what you got to do if you want to get shots.
That's one of those possessions, Booker, where if you don't have a dog in the fight, you want that shot to go in. You want them to be rewarded for that type of ball movement. Zeisloft a little flat on the 3.
Coach made a change and put him in the 2-3 zone extended, so hopefully that should have been an and one, but hopefully that can make something change.
So what's the thinking behind that? Why do you make that change? Just because the man defense isn't working, or is there something about Santa Cruz that makes you think, hey, let's try the 2-3 zone?
You really can't pack the lane because, obviously it'd be a violation to get free throws, but it's a good way to clog it up or make it look clogged and make them have to shoot extended 3s.
Thias up top. They got Moses Brown anchoring underneath the hoop, but as you mentioned, this is not high school basketball where you can just camp in the lane. Defensive 3 seconds prevents that, and so...
And those are probably the...
2 best looks they've gotten all night, maybe?
Yeah, the 2 best looks they've gotten all night. But see, that's just lazy right there. Get down to 15, that'd be a great start.
Well, they get a stop. Let's see if they can get the score. They got a little 5-on-4, and then Moses Brown, easy bucket underneath.
Good kick ahead.
Been an impressive effort by Santa Cruz tonight. Talked about the Legends being shorthanded. Santa Cruz shorthanded as well. Moses Brown with a flush. There's Harrison. Right in front of the Legends bench, Jeremy Pargo with 16.
Very competitive league. I never got to play in it, but I've heard and seen a lot of guys playing in that league, and it's very competitive.
We're coming to Frisco for the basketball darty. A day party.
Oh. More people in this arena than it was at Creighton.
You guys used to have good crowds.
Yeah, that's Omaha.
Creighton, where you go to not have any fun. Is that their slogan? Baba! He's having a darty. Here's a three from Taylor. Why not? Making that up. You okay?
Yeah.
Allergies?
Allergies.
Okay.
Baba.
Can I ask you this, Booker? This is not the second night of a back-to-back for the Legends. The fact that they haven't played in a week and they've been at home and maybe they're just rusty or mentally weren't ready to go tonight, I don't know.
You got to get your legs back on the, you got to get your basketball thinking cap back on. It's tough whenever you're used to playing every other day.
Reeves weaving his way through the defense, and he finishes off the glass.
Is he going to give up? Is he going to keep playing hard? Is he going to throw in the towel? And it looks like he's competing. He still wants to win.
Tristan Burrell with the three.
Become lackadaisical and just, play just to play, or hey, we got this one, but doesn't look like that's going to happen.
With 4 dunks tonight, 12 points, 6 rebounds. On the other end, Tristan Burrell. He's got 11 points. One of 4 Legends now in double figures. Our producer, Ken, tells us, that's producer-director. Let me put that slash in there. He's versatile. For players and staff alike to deal with playing in this sort of a game, I don't... just maintaining your composure and...
First of all, this is the G League, and they can make changes quick.
I love that this is an experimental league. South Bay comeback win. Tristan, 21 points, 12 rebounds. Not going to get there tonight, but he does have 13 points now with that bucket to go along with a couple of boards. Unable to hit there. Baba. Nice move by Holman. And the foul.
And the ball actually got blocked, and he still finished the, that's tough.
Legends led in the first quarter. Warriors came back, took the lead. They've led ever since. Nice play. Burrell to Brown. That was pretty. Holman, 19 points, leading the Legends. 21 points. And hopefully that does not get lost in the fact that the Legends are down by 25. It was a really cool unified basketball game prior to tonight's G League game.
Have a big name that are legends that have been a part of the Texas Legends. Think about that.
Sam Perkins, Jason Terry,
Eduardo.
Del Herron, Woodfox.
Absolutely.
Not.
Whenever you shoot a left-handed layup, you're supposed to go
elevate off the right.
Yes, but when you shoot it off the left, that means you're stopping your steps, and you're not taking all your steps.
Underneath, there's Deontay Davis. They've been down by as many as 37. Burrell lays it in. So let me ask you this now, Booker. 20, or let's, we're probably not going to win, but let's make sure we lose by...
You just never know, per se, what every player is thinking. It's supposed to be, let's keep playing together and let's get this within 20. No. They're not gonna hold it over your head. They got to move on and get ready for the...
What's the one thing that's most important to you think, that you'd want to teach these guys?
You know, it's really not even nothing to teach at this. It's just what you do, what you do good.
Working hard on the defensive end, switches on to Johnson. Marble, downhill, off the window. Devin Marble now with 13. Brown underneath, working against Harrison. Easy mismatch. Moses Brown with 12 points tonight. Marble gets the bounce. That's the way things are gone for the Warriors tonight.
You know, you gotta, this 2 minutes, you can do a lot in 2 minutes. If you can get a block, you can get some rebounds, you can show what you can do on the defensive end.
Burrell, winding to the hoop handle, foul. Tristan Burrell now with 20 points. Take a look at that drive.
Downhill, looked like he was gonna dunk it.
Game controlled by the Warriors pretty much since the midpoint of the first quarter. Taylor with his 4th 3. Burrell out to Baba. He hits from deep. Udai Baba with 11 points. Taylor again. 5 of 8 from deep. Brian Taylor with a 21-point game. Now the Legends will dribble it out. 139-118 the final. The Warriors over the Legends. Post-game show when we come back.
Yeah, yeah. Tricky.